right. We're back in. It is 7:30. I'd like to make a motion that we hire Mr. Matthew Pinio for $1,000 a week with benefits, with a gentleman's agreement that he will give us 2-week notice if he needs to leave, or if we would like him to leave, as an interim manager, with the possibility of hiring him into a full-time position later on. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Let's take a vote. That's 3-0. Moving on to item 3, discussion on health insurance. The auditor has pointed out that somewhere along the line...
Did you say effective Monday?
Effective Monday.
Okay, just making sure.
Effective Monday. All right.
When I get here from the snow.
When we dig our way out.
The only thing is we do that as the pay period, and everybody knows it's starting next week.
Right. This has got to go up on the website this weekend because they're all just chomping at the bits out there. And anyway, the auditor, Venice, pointed out, she went through our insurances. And being as we have an imminent crisis on the doorstep in the office there, we do not have personal income insurance anymore. It lapsed. And yes. So it'd be less than $1,000 a year for all 4 of them.
When did it lapse, the IPP?
I don't know. She says it hasn't been here for a couple of years anyway.
So she doesn't have any
personal income insurance, none. So I'm looking for permission for the board, from the board tonight, to have we usually use Judy Dorr.
Judy's not there now. She retired in December.
He's gone.
She's over in Howland living.
Okay, well, we need to get somebody in to write us a policy on that before the end of next week.
You need IPP.
IPP?
So we provide income insurance for all employees?
We used to.
We used to. It somehow fell off the books somehow with the previous manager.
So we would first have to make a decision that we're going to provide this benefit.
So IPP.
Yeah.
So one, I would make the decision again. It's not a lot of money. So if the board wanted to make a motion on that, I could get started on that Monday. Also, do you have life insurance that should be offered as the
yes,
single?
they have life insurance, but it was the personal.
I don't know how that would have fallen off, but
yeah, I don't know. She went over the policies because she usually does look at our policies and stuff when she comes through.
Who went over them?
well,
Vernice.
usually the
Okay,
manager,
no, I'm asking because I didn't know.
Usually
Vernice.
the manager handles.
Well, see, we didn't.
Well, maybe
have,
that ought to be your first thing you could jump on and see where.
Well, if you can just make a motion for IPP for all employees, and then we can go backwards and add it to the personnel policy, because that's going to have some adjustments done to it as well. So make a motion that the town will pay for IPP, and then Monday I will have to get hold of MMA, and yeah, I can get that done.
Do we have any idea of cost?
Well, I've just got to see if where it's after the period.
Vernice says it should be less than $1,000.
The problem is that open enrollment was November to December 15th.
Right.
Right.
And IPP could fall into that, but I think we'll probably be okay. I'll talk to them down there.
Because this with what's coming up,
Yep.
it's kind of important to have.
Now, is that something that falls, like I know with me, I have we pay
I
percentage.
think there's
so
a
is
wait
that,
for her. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I think
afraid.
they would, but that's what I need to find out. I need to get it first. So first I need a motion, and then make a motion for the town manager to secure IPP for the staff.
Okay, make a motion that we provide IPP for the town employees.
But are we making a motion that we're paying that at 100%, or is that an 80-20 split?
Well,
like
let's
their
make the
insurance?
motion to do it, and then let the manager just determine the details.
I would make
that's
a recommendation. It's 100% because it's that small. You're paying their health insurance at 100.
No, 80-20.
80-20.
80-20.
Well, and even that, it looks like we've done that in error. It looks like they were only putting in 15. Oh, that whole arrangement is going to get revisited. We only offer one Cadillac plan. I'm not sure that we really can afford that. So, but that's down the road. We're going to have to look at that. But the budget committee, they were looking at those numbers. It doesn't look like they've been doing 20. It looks like they've been doing 15. So I'm not suggesting we go back and get that money, but
well, we need to fix it going
we
forward.
need to fix it.
That's if they're supposed
so
to be on
we've got some issues
80-20.
here.
What we do is we put a limit, $12,000 benefit limit, and then let them choose their plan.
We need to
You
have,
cap it.
just like the rest of us.
That's
have.
It gets capped in the policy, and then the board can revisit it as the policy goes up or goes down. But it allows them to pick their plan. You offer them 3 plans. They can have dental, they can
Correct.
do whatever, and they can get it all under that 12,000 and pay nothing out of pocket, or they pay the 80/20. But there are different ways to make this.
correct.
I've always recommended, don't mess around with the 20%. Do the 100%. Make it part of their pay.
But the problem is nobody remembers that. And nobody in this area gets 100% insurance.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. No.
Not from an employer.
Not from an employer.
Well,
From the
towns
state
are
of Maine,
different.
right?
No, but taxpayers are,
This town is a,
yeah. You're not going to get 100% pay through here.
One of you gonna second me?
yeah, with a limit. I just said, not to exceed, picking up $1,200.
It's a
Something
small
realistic.
amount. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all.
if it's,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to do this. The only reason I'm hesitant is because we have no idea of a cost.
Well,
But yes, if it-
contingent on whatever the
Yeah.
manager suggests.
I think it's like $20 some odd a month or something. Hold on, let me see if I got an old stub here.
See, because this is all information in the past that we've tried to get, have never been able to get answers on.
Because we never had anybody who really knew how to do the job.
I never really had a.
I didn't hire the last one.
I've hired 2. I did a wonderful job with that, so I'll admit that freely.
I don't have IPP on this one. It's
Bernice said should be around $1,000 for all of them.
it's not a lot.
No, she said it's
Sure.
very.
No,
it's
I mean,
very
if that's the kind of money we're talking, then I think
Yeah,
it's
that's what I
okay.
said. If we could make a motion.
But I really think it should,
cheap. Why don't you say-
$1,500.
Okay, make a motion not to exceed $1,500.
sure, second.
You'll second. All
And I'll
right.
just bring it back because if it is 1501, then
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would recommend that it falls under, just like their health insurance, and falls under an 80/20 copay. Or 80/20 split paid. Is what I
Yeah,
would like to see.
that's consistent.
Then it stays matching. It's the same benefit that they already have. You're not giving an extra benefit.
Then, if they want it, they got some skin in the game. If they don't want it, they don't have to do it.
Right.
So I need to make a second motion that we allow the manager to sort this out on Monday, or sort this out at his
Well, he
earliest.
understands what
I'll
we're
sort it
looking
out.
for.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need a motion or anything.
No.
You're right.
He
All
knows
right.
where we're going.
All right, do we vote? We took a vote, that's 3-0. Okay, so I'll write
Yeah,
this
that's
up.
one thing you're going to realize. I think I'm cheap. He's cheaper.
Thrifty.
And I'm
Is that the word
the
for that?
closet liberal in the whole crowd.
frugal. I'm very frugal.
You and I had made a motion to give Alvina authority to hire somebody. We didn't do it. Do we have to rescind that, or is
No,
that
because
gone
we've just hired ourselves a manager. That's done.
Doesn't that but it is, when you guys made that motion, didn't that actually say that until
Until we hired. And we
the
just
town
hired.
manager hired
Yes,
him?
it did.
So
So
that
this is null.
qualifies.
It's now and gone.
Okay.
Well,
And-
honestly,
and-
technically speaking, you did that in the last budget season, so I'm pretty sure January 1st, you wasn't authorized to do it anymore.
The only other item, just because we can get on the record, I did contact Pat Johnson,
Yeah.
and I spoke to her road commissioner, Seth. He was actually, he said he was going to do that today.
Oh, he was.
And I
Good
told
enough.
him that we were willing to help.
Yeah.
We have a piece of road that exists between Dexter and Parkman, and they do that little piece for us, and we do something for them. So he's gonna run the grader out there. I asked him approximately what our share would be. He said between $300 and $400. So
Okay. That's cool. All right, so make a motion to adjourn at 7:40.
second.
Second.
All right, and we're out. Let's take a vote, and we're done.